Hi, today I'm going to tell you about the Yellow Cave incident. On April 26, 1987, two inexperienced cavers, Bobbert and Holoff, decided to explore the Yellow Cave during the snowstorm, and with no prior caving experience. While standing near the entrance to the cave, they decided to leave their gear there as it was expensive, and they didn't want to damage it. Upon entering the cave, they had noticed that they were in a cave made entirely out of rocks. They decided that their goal was reaching the same kind of rocks, but deep and in the darkness. Also, cave was full of liquid carbamide. There was a 20-centimeter wide hole underwater, and when they realized that they cannot fit inside, one of the cavers decided to use dynamite to widen the hole, and he strapped dynamite onto himself, because he realized that it could help him squeeze in. But before they could realize, the tragedy struck. Passenger airplane has crashed inside the cave. The creature decided the feature. The creature feature. Now, because the hole was blocked by an airplane, cavers decided to call 911 inside the cave. Police had answered the call, but little did they know that it was a scam, and in a few minutes they were approached by the Yellow Cave gang. They asked cavers to give up their livers. After considering between running away or giving up their livers, they chose to escape, and they ran into a cave opening that they previously considered to be too wide. After exploring a new section of the cave, the air was full of CO2 and walls were made of hypothermia, and there were statues made by ancient aliens, but two cavers weren't bothered as they were looking for rocks. Then they found the rope for descending, but little did they know. The rope was a zombie rope, and before they could realize, the bowl of hot soup fell on Holoff. And Bobbert, realizing the severity of the situation, decided that he wanted a drink, but instead of the water, he took shampoo, which he already has drank before. Then he proceeded to secure his unconscious friend by dragging him and throwing him into the pit. Then he decided to clean up the cave floor from spilled soup and to place a carpet. With each passing moment, the situation grew more desperate as the remaining caver struggled to download games on his phone. Then he got chased by huge plankton, but fatigue and lack of hypothermia started to settle in, and the chandelier fell on him. Minutes turned into seconds, and then seconds turned into hours as the remaining caver struggled to keep up his consciousness, and he climbed out of the cave to take his equipment and to use his remaining power to go back into the cave and equip diving gear to dive into another hole using dynamite. When the rescue team arrived, they had found that the Holoff succumbed to the hypothermite, and when they found Bobbert, it was evident that he got hit by car.